Could Daredevil Born Again be set during the Blip? Well, we've been getting some really interesting set photos from the production of the project, and they seem to reveal a very interesting detail about the upcoming series. Let's check out the set photo, what's going on, and what we really know about the picture. Well, as many of you know, filming is currently going on in New York City for Daredevil Born Again. And with these outdoor productions, you get a lot of pictures from the set. Now, just the other day, we had a couple of shots of a young version of Wilson Fisk, seeming to indicate a new origin story for some of these characters. And now we've got another picture of Charlie Cox's Matt Murdock that seems to give fans the idea this show could very well be set during the Blip. Now, when we say the Blip, we mean that time period between the time Thanos snapped out half the universe and Endgame, which returned everything to status quo. This would be a very interesting place for Marvel to set this show and could explain some of the absences of some characters, very specifically Foggy and Karen, who could have been snapped out of existence during this time frame. So let's go ahead and check out this picture. Now, what you're seeing here is a picture of Matt Murdock in front of a church. And when you zoom in on that sign in the church, the date on the bulletin board says March 15th, 2020. Now, this has led to fans going absolutely berserk online, and would indeed indicate the show could have at least segments of the show set during the Blip. Now, for us, we think there's a lot going on here, and we don't want to jump to conclusions. There's a distinct possibility, yes, the show will represent some time set during the Blip, but it doesn't mean the whole series will be set during the Blip, and the fact that Daredevil is indeed going to be part of Echo seems to confirm that fact. There's also the possibility that this picture does not represent the shot in the show. Just because that billboard is up there doesn't mean when they're filming the series it'll be part of the series, and therefore there would be no reason to change that. Honestly, this would allow for a lot of details of the show to be explained, absences that aren't part of the greater MCU to be fit into place in a way that would make a lot of sense, but honestly, I'm not too sure if this is the case. Now, since this picture dropped, actually the team over at Murphy's Multiverse did a little bit of detective work and got some more details. Now, according to them, one of their Patreon moderators was able to turn up some more details about the story, and apparently that sign has read March 15th, 2020 since June of 2022, meaning the church that the sign is actually on hasn't been updated in a really long time and clearly was not updated for part of the series, meaning the team working on the project didn't work on the sign and did not set the date. Now, we think there's going to be a lot of flashbacks in the show based on the 1970s stuff for Wilson Fisk and even the 1990s stuff for Matt Murdock. So if we spend time during the Blip period, that absolutely could happen, but I don't think this set picture indicates that, and I think a lot of fans are jumping to conclusions that'll turn out not to be true. But we'll have to wait and see.